An AI just built a playable city builder game in the style of Van Gogh, and you can paint the world yourself right now. This is Models and Agents for Beginners, episode 124. The game turns brushstrokes into living terrain. You swipe colors across the ground, and the scene responds by growing trees, shifting skies, and reacting to rain or snow on its own. Think of it like handing a box of crayons to someone who also knows how weather works, so the picture keeps changing after you've finished drawing. Another way to picture the same idea is a garden that rearranges itself every time the light changes. Except here, the garden is made of painted pixels that follow art rules instead of real dirt. The AI learned these rules by studying thousands of landscape paintings and game environments, then combined small pieces of what it remembered to fill in each new stroke you add. That combination step matters because it moves AI from making still images to making things you can keep interacting with. For anyone who likes drawing or building in games like Minecraft, this shows how a sketch can become playable without writing code first. Students thinking about design or art careers can see a new path where prompting and painting skills work together. You can try the game yourself right now by opening the link in the show notes and brushing colors onto the empty ground. Watch how the weather and seasons react to each new mark without any extra buttons to press. The same prediction process that powers the game also explains how these tools decide what happens next. You know how your phone guesses the next word while you text? Now stretch that same habit across an entire scene instead of a single sentence. The AI looks at the color and shape you just painted, recalls patterns from paintings and games it studied, and predicts what grass or sky should do when seasons shift. It breaks the guess into tiny steps, such as this green usually means spring growth, or this shadow usually moves with wind. Each small guess stacks on the last one until the world keeps moving even after you stop painting. The result feels alive because the system is not following one fixed script written by a programmer. It is running an extremely fast version of autocomplete that works on pictures and weather instead of only words. Once you see the guesses stacking, the whole experience stops feeling like magic and starts feeling like a very well-read drawing partner. That same guessing approach shows up when AI tools act on websites for people. A court recently ruled that AI shopping helpers can continue browsing Amazon on behalf of users. The decision treats the AI as an extension of the person using it, not as a separate visitor breaking rules. Picture a helpful friend walking store aisles for you while you stay home, checking prices and options. The ruling opens the door for more of these helpers to handle routine shopping without legal blocks. If you have ever wanted something to compare two products while you focus on other tasks, this kind of tool is moving closer to normal use. You can test a simple version today by opening ChatGPT or Claude and describing two items you are considering. Ask it to list the main pros and cons based on your needs, then decide which points matter most to you. A separate story reminds us to keep health questions away from chatbots. One person asked for salt alternatives and received advice that led to a hospital visit with serious symptoms. The case shows how a confident answer can still point in the wrong direction when the topic involves personal safety. Treat any medical suggestion from an AI the same way you would treat advice from a well-read friend who is not a doctor. For lighter questions, try asking a chatbot something simple like 3 ways to stay active after school and judge the answer yourself. Companies are already treating these tools as ordinary helpers in daily life. A large department store in South Korea is running ads that tell tourists to ask ChatGPT for shop locations and deals. The campaign treats the chatbot like a regular map or information desk for visitors who do not speak the local language. A major law firm in the same country has started using a business version of ChatGPT to speed up document review and other repeated tasks. Both examples show how the same prediction system moves from games into retail and professional work without needing special training for every user. That spread is why learning the basic guessing idea now helps you understand many future tools at once. Every step in today's stories rests on the same core habit of making the next likely choice from patterns already seen. You do not need to understand every line of code to follow what is happening. You only need to watch how one small decision leads to the next until a full scene or answer appears. The game proves the pattern can create play instead of just pictures. The court case shows the pattern can act on real websites once rules allow it. The health reminder shows where the pattern still needs human checks. The store and law firm examples show the pattern already fits into ordinary routines in different countries. Pick one of these experiments, try it on your phone or laptop, and notice where the guesses feel helpful or where they need a second look. That hands-on check is how the ideas move from hearing about them to actually using them. That's it for today. Remember, every AI expert started exactly where you are right now. If something we talked about today made you curious, go try it. That's literally how learning works. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and we'll see you tomorrow. And if you'd rather watch than listen, find us on YouTube at Nera Network. Links in the show notes. This show comes to you from the Nera Network. If you want another sharp daily briefing, Planetarian Daily has you covered. Daily breakthroughs in science, health, and longevity. All our shows are free at neranetwork.com. Prefer reading? Today's full write-up, sources, and transcript are on the episode blog at neranetwork.com. Same briefing, readable format. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.